Hey everybody, it's Eric, 80s Horror Man here, and welcome to day 8 for my 31 Days of Horror. Today I'll be doing a movie that was done in 1994, and that's Brainscan. Now, this movie stars Edward Furlong, who's known for playing in Terminator 2 as John Connor and Pet Sematary 2. This also has Frank Langella, who's known for playing in the Skeletor in Masters of the Universe. So, Brainscan. This movie's basically about where a 16-year-old boy who's in a house by himself, his father's like away on a business trip, and he has a really messed up knee because he was in a car accident when he was a child that killed his mom um, during a rainstorm. So, where he and his best friend ends up calling him and tells him about this video game called Brainscan, and it's saying how this game will take you to your deepest, darkest, further fears that will end up messing up your mind so bad. So the next day he comes home from school and he ends up getting the video game of Brainscan in the mail, even though he didn't order it. So he gives it a try, and turns out it was like adrenaline rush when he ended up murdering someone in the game. But then turns out that that murder that was supposed to take place in the game is actually happening in the reality world. It's like on the news like the next day. And he thought it was just a game, but he didn't expect for it to be like on the news like the next day. And then he ends up meeting the voice of the video game on Brainscan, known as the Trickster. And the Trickster tells him that he has to keep playing the game because there's a witness for this and there's a witness for that he has to take care of. And if he wants the game to end, he's got to continue playing the game until there's like no more witnesses, and he's got to like cover up the tracks from whatever murder that happens in the game, which ends up being like on the news like the next day. And it turns out every time when there's a murder takes place, he's being pursued by a police detective who's like in charge of the investigation, and it questioning Edward Furlong's character, saying, "And it, do you know this person? Do you know what happened?" And stuff like that. And, it's just a very fun movie, and it's actually a very good storyline here too for the movie. It does have special features. It's got audio commentary with the assistant to the director, a new digital debut, an interview with the screenwriter, talking with Trickster, an interview with the actor T. Ryder Smith, who played Trickster, merging realities, featuring interviews with the special makeup effects supervisor and special makeup effects artist, musical virtuosity, an interview with the composer who did the score for the movie, deleted scene, behind the scenes footage, teaser trailer, theatrical trailer, and TV spots and still gallery. So again, Brainscan from 1994. This is actually a very fun movie to watch. I definitely recommend checking it out for those who hasn't seen it. But if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So out of a possible 10, I give this movie like a 7.5 out of 10, because this is just a very fun horror movie from the early 90s. So Brainscan, definitely recommend checking it out. Alright guys, so that's it for day 8 for my 31 Days of Horror. What do you guys think? Have you seen this movie before? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more videos for the 31 Days of Horror. Later.